Right now.
This is driving around Paris. It's Ritz Vernado. It's passing King's Inn and the Lily Queen restaurant. This is Lamar Avenue. There's Domino's and the shopping center where Domino's and the Lily Queen Chinese restaurant is. There on the left you'll see Ace check cashing. And to our right is the Mattress Factory outlet. Paris Extended Stay is on the left. And we're coming up on the left, there's a submarine place. Right after that is Golden Chick. I've eaten at Golden Chick many times. I like their fried chicken. And on the right is where McDonald's was for decades, and before they moved it out there by Walmart. It's now a car title owned place. And then Don Lelo's Mexican restaurant. That's a very good place. I've eaten there at Don Lelo's many times. CASCAY Pawn Shop. Of course, the famous Office Equipment Center that's been here for a long time. Passing Brookshire's on the left. And there's the Brookshire's gas pump. And you'll notice that on this day, April 5th, 2022, gasoline is $3.70. So, at least it's dropped a little since President Biden released 1 million barrels of oil a day out of our reserve. It's dropping the price down a little bit. And hopefully that'll last for a while before it climbs on back up, because many people think gasoline will hit $4 by July 4th, and it wouldn't surprise me if it did. On our right, Paris Apothecary, and of course Edward R. Jones, a cobbler shop where they repair shoes, and CVS Pharmacy, of course, is on the left. And then just after that is that historic Methodist church that's 100 years old, that's got the big dome. And those used to be apartment buildings at one time right there. And there's the children's building there for the Methodist church, and there's that big classic Methodist church. On our right, of course, Liberty National Bank. That was downtown forever, and then they built this new one, probably a couple of decades back at least. Forever, that building on the right was the U.S. Post Office before they built the new one. When I was growing up as a kid, this is where you went to the post office. And it's a historic building too. Another wonderful historic building that I hope they get renovated and open back up, because as a child I went to it many, many times, and that's the Grand Theater. I saw a lot of movies in there growing up, and that was one of the best theaters ever. And if they can get that thing up and running again, that'd be a great thing for Paris, especially for downtown Paris. And this, of course, is the downtown area. And on our right is Remember When, Chris Coker. And then there's Spangler's and Williams Sporting Goods, and of course the Community Theater, Paris Community Theater. I was in the play Camelot. I did special effects for the play Dracula. My friend Shivas Clem's mom, Tony, directed Cabaret when they did the Cabaret play. And there's that classic Coca-Cola sign downtown. Here's Texas Furniture. Texas Furniture has been there now for a number of years. Paris Garden Loft Apartments. And on our right, you'll see the Patio Apartments. And now, our new Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly moved in where Save-A-Lot used to be, took over Save-A-Lot, and changed it from Save-A-Lot into Piggly Wiggly. And for those of you who haven't been out there to Piggly Wiggly, well, get surprised, and you will experience a little sticker shock. And that's all I got to say about it. I like Save-A-Lot, and I like Aldi's as far as good savings and prices go. Aldi's nowadays is hard to beat. Up there on the right is, of course, the historic Nicholson house. You can see the sign from here, but as we get up closer to it, I'll turn the camera and show you the old Nicholson house, which has kind of been restored and renovated too. And back in the 50s, when they were doing Home from the Hill in Clarksville, the actor Robert Mitchum stayed at the Nicholson house. I also had a good friend, she's been dead a number of years, named Eugenia Vallier, who used to work there at the Nicholson house. There, of course, is Coca-Cola bottling plant. It now says Arca Continental, so evidently some new people, a new company's involved in that. And on the left here is a laundromat. And this has been Rich Bernadotte driving around Paris.